call. Please hang up and try again.
A confrontation was sparked by an alleged incident at a gas station in Tampa, Florida, where Kayla Bryant told her boyfriend Erin Robinson that a 58-year-old man, Raul Ortiz, had looked down her shirt and made lewd remarks. However, Kayla Bryant later admitted that Raul had not sexually harassed her at all. He had only asked her if she was going to buy cigarettes.
Erin Robinson got in his truck with his brother and a friend and rushed to Raul's house in a rage to defend his girlfriend's honour with his fists. Raul Ortiz was found badly beaten in his front yard and rushed to South Bay Hospital and later moved to Blake Hospital in Bradenton. Raul Ortiz never regained consciousness and died 4 days later.
A lady who lived across the road from Raul, Kimberly Boyett, had witnessed what had happened. She saw Erin Robinson beating Raul, knocking him down and punching him in the head, but Erin Robinson saw her as well. Erin threatened her before making his getaway.
Okay, Erin says you didn't see me. Does he say anything else?
He said, I know where you live.
I know where you live. So he looks at you, he's looking directly at you, is that right?
Yes.
And he says, you didn't see me, I know where you live.
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
Scared.
Erin Robinson is being taken in for questioning by Homicide Detective Richard Blair of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
That's right there. Erin, I'm going to have to go over some particulars with you as it goes to the name, my name, case number, stuff like that. I got to get all that out. Everything we talk about is going to be recorded. It eliminates me from taking a whole lot of notes. It also keeps your words, my words, my words. There's no confusion. You don't have to worry. I don't get to misunderstand anything you say. Any misunderstanding will be able to clear up right here, right now. But, all right, okay, I'm fine. So everything's going to be recorded. So I'm going to start the recording. And we'll go through, we'll start from there. This is Detective Richard Blair, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Today is August the 12th, 2014. It's approximately 1:36 a.m. in the morning. I'm president of the District 4 office with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Present with me is Detective Joe Dabbs and a Mr. Erin Robinson. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is your date of birth, Erin?
86 and 95.
Okay. This is in reference to Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office case number 14-462989. So just to kind of a couple of things, we went to the house, made contact with you at your residence. Is that where you live at or stay at with Kayla? Okay, and then you and Kayla agreed to come up and talk to us in our district office?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you understand that you can leave at any point and you don't have to be here and all that stuff, correct? Yes. All right, so I want to make sure that you understand that. When we got to the residence this morning, or this evening, sorry, Cody Bryant, is that your kind of brother-in-law?
Yes, sir.
Kayla's brother?
Kayla's little brother.
Okay, Cody made a statement prior to you exiting the residence. We know why you're here. Like a very, that's what he said.
Yes, sir.
Which obviously leads me to believe that you guys understand we are investigating an incident that occurred.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Through the process of our investigation, we've determined that we need to talk to you, with probably a couple of other people. So we know that you're not the only one that we're going to talk to. Obviously, we want to talk to Kayla. We have a couple of people that we need to talk to. All right. So that's where we're at. Is there anything that you don't understand so far?
Yes, sir, there's not.
Okay. Right now, are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, narcotics, to include spice, marijuana, prescription pills, or anything?
No, sir.
None whatsoever?
No.
No alcohol? Okay, what's your highest level of completed education?
I went to my GED.
Did you pass the GED?
Yes, sir.
So you got a high school diploma, general education diploma. All right, perfect. Have you completed any college work or you enrolled in college?
No, sir.
No, okay. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Do you read and write in English?
Yes.
Is English your first language?
Yes.
I just gotta make sure. In the age we live in where there's multiple languages, I gotta make sure.
Oh, for sure.
Has everything I've said so far been completely clear? You understand I'm not slurring anything, I'm not muddling words. You completely understand everything that's coming out of my mouth, correct?
I understand everything.
All right, perfect. What I'm going to read you is what's called a consent to be interviewed form, okay? This is also commonly referred to as your Miranda rights, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to read them to you. I'm going to ask you to read along with me, all right? If at the conclusion of them you want to hear what we have to say and we're going to talk about it, then we can do that, all right? I need to let you know these up front, all right? That's for your protection and my protection, all right? So if you'll read right along here with me, it says I, and we're going to initial, do hereby consent.
Do hereby consent.
You don't have to read it, I'll read it. I mean, I want you to follow along.
Okay.
I do hereby consent to being interviewed by the below listed Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office law enforcement official concerning the above listed incident offense, and I further understand that I have the right to remain silent and can invoke this right anytime during questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. If I do make a statement, it can and will be used against me in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have the right to speak with and have an attorney present during the questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to me without charge before any questioning if that is my desire. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand you can get a free attorney? Okay. If I wish to make any statement, I may invoke my right to an attorney or to remain silent at any time during the questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand if there's any question that I ask that you do not want to answer, you do not have to answer it.
Yes, sir.
You understand that? Okay. I understand these rights, and no one has threatened, coerced, or promised me anything in order to induce me to make a statement. I presently wish to make a statement and or answer questions without an attorney being present. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. If you agree to that,
In other words, that last one was saying, basically no one has threatened me or whatnot to write anything down that,
we're not pushing you to do anything.
Okay.
If you will initial, you're right there in the initial box, and then at the bottom you'll see a line that says subject. If you will sign next to or on that line that says subject. On the line that says subject. And today I'm going to initial mine. Today is the 12th of August. 2014, and it is now 1:42. Case number up here somewhere. All right. So here's my big question. What will happen tonight?
Well, earlier this evening when I got home off work or whatnot, my girlfriend and I, Kayla, went up to Advance to park in her mom's truck, and she informed me of an incident with Raul, I'm not sure his last name, about him staring down her shirt and getting her off clothes, like way too close. Their shoulders were touching, and he was like staring down her shirt and whatnot, and it upset me, so I had her take me to his house, and I went to confront him. When I went to confront him, he came out of his house, pulled off his shirt, yelling at me. So I was standing in front of his gate. He opened his gate, so I took a step back. And we started arguing a few choice words. And he swung. When he swung, he connected me right here inside the jaw. And when he did that, I swung back and I hit him 3 times. That's what I remember.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go back. If that's where we remember too, then we'll start from where you remember from. So, Kayla said that he had been too close. Did you know Raul, or do you know who Raul is?
Yes, I know Raul.
How do you know Raul?
Through my dad's phone line.
Okay, is this Danielle maybe?
Yeah,
okay.
Running around.
And listening to Kayla said that it was Danielle. So.
Yes, sir.
So you know Raul through your dad's girlfriend?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. How does she roll, do you know?
Dana?
Yes.
Oh, I have no clue.
No idea? Okay. So you asked her to take you there?
Yes, sir.
Did she take you there?
Yes, sir.
How did she take you there?
She drove me in a truck.
She drove you in the truck?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which truck?
Red F-150.
The red F-150 that was at the residence?
Yes, sir.
When we came and talked to you? Okay. She drove you to that place?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was there anybody else that went with you?
Yes, sir, my brother, James Robinson.
Okay.
And a friend of his, I know Miss Fluffy.
Okay.
I don't know his first one.
Detective, let me just pause here real quick. Mr. Robinson is identifying a person he knows by the name Fluffy. Did you later determine the identity of that person?
I did.
And who's that?
Hidalgo.
Is it Hilario Coronado?
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize.
No worries.
They were with me.
Okay. They were with you?
No, not with me, but my brother drove.
Okay. What kind of car did he drive?
5,000, 1,500.
Okay. Is that as far as that?
My dad.
Okay. Why did they go with you?
Just in case if anything happened, they were there as witnesses and just that,
Like what?
Like say, like what happened in altercation happened.
Okay.
They were there, they witnessed everything that happened, and my brother's one that stopped the altercation.
Your brothers?
Detective, I want to pause it again just very briefly. We're at roughly the 9-minute and 36-second mark on the video. Did Mr. Robinson just tell you, and I'm not asking about what it says in the video because you're there, you're hearing it in person. Did Mr. Robinson just tell you that it's his brother that stopped the fight?
Yes.
The one that stopped it? Okay. And that's James? Is he younger or older than you? Okay. What was Fluffy's involvement?
He was just standing there.
Just standing there? Okay.
And again, we're just a few seconds later, 9:47, not asking you to tell me what it says in the video. I want to ask you to tell me what you remember hearing coming out of Mr. Robinson's mouth directly. Did he tell you that Fluffy was not involved in the fight?
Yes, he said he was. Yes, he did not. He was just standing there.
Okay.
Right. So the only person that got into a physical confrontation with Raul was you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nobody else?
Nobody else laid a finger on me.
Okay. Did you ride in Kayla's truck with her there?
Yes. Oh, wait. No, I rode with my brother there.
Okay.
And she followed mine. My brother knew where he lived.
Okay. So why did Kayla go along with you?
She was my ride home.
Okay. So you guys were gonna part ways after you had this conversation. Okay. When we got there, and we kind of drew out earlier, Kayla and I, this is Raul's house.
Okay.
She said that some lady lives here.
Yeah.
There's a street that comes here. How did you guys come to Raul's house?
Okay, so this is the main street.
Yes, sir. That's 12th Street.
That's 12.
Yes,
Came off 12 and made a left.
Okay. And then,
Stop right there in front of his house.
okay, then.
My brother was like on the corner. He's right there.
Okay.
Kayla was hanging around.
Okay. There was only two vehicles with you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The red truck and the white truck?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did Kayla get out of the truck at all?
No.
Okay.
Not that I seen.
Okay. All right. So you walk up to did your brother and Fluffy get out or just you get out of the truck?
We all got out of the truck. They stayed from about 10, 15 feet behind me.
Okay.
As we approached the gate.
Okay. All right. When you approached, where was Raul at?
He was coming off his front porch, taking off his shirt, and he started pointing his finger and said, "Let me tell you something," and then he started saying something in Spanish. I don't understand Spanish.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure what he said either.
Okay. And so, what did you say back to him?
I said, "Motherfucker, why are you trying to mess with a young gal till she's only fucking 18 years old, this, that, and the other?" And a couple of the words got said, I'm not 100% sure what got said, so. And then, I guess he opened the gate or whatnot, pushed it over. Like I said, I took a couple steps back, 2 steps back. We just kept arguing, and then he swung, and he caught me in the jaw on the left side.
Okay.
And then I swung back.
And you said you hit him 3 times?
Yes, I did.
Where did you hit him at?
In his face.
In his face?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was he standing up? Was he on the ground?
Before he hit the ground, I hit him 3 times.
Before he hit the ground, you hit him 3 times. Okay. When was that right? Because I've been in the house, so I'm trying to put just there's a little gate there.
I'm sure you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the road in front of his house. Here's this fence. There's like two little gate things. And right here he has those little concrete around his plant. We were standing right here. And all the altercation started, which was right here in front of the gate. So we opened the gate, I stepped back, I punched him, and when I hit him as I was hitting him, he fell back into the gate, and I hit him.
Detective, again, don't tell me what the video says. When you're sitting there, does Mr. Robinson tell you that Mr. Ortiz falls back into the gate and that's where he lands, inside the gate?
Yes, it is.
Right there. Okay. All right. And this is the concrete.
Yeah, bottom level.
Right.
Tree thing around.
What kind of concrete? You know, kind of concrete?
Yeah, it was like little blocks, decorative blocks that people put in their yard around the plants and stuff.
What color?
White.
White. Okay. All right.
It's a basic wall cover, I think.
Okay. Curve or sure. So you get in, and then you don't remember anything after that point?
No. Well, I don't remember. Like, I remember hitting the 3 times. I'm not sure if I hit him more. I blacked out.
Okay.
And after that, I don't know what happened.
Do you black out normally?
I don't know. One time I normally black out is when I get angry or whatnot, like severely angry about getting an altercation. That's all about the only time I black out.
When the rage monster comes on?
Basically.
Okay.
Detective, when you asked Mr. Robinson, when does he black out, what did he describe as the triggering moment for when he blacks out?
Judge, I'm going to object and ask that the jury rely on the best evidence.
Overruled.
Again, I'm not asking you to tell me what the video says. We can listen to the video for ourselves. You were there live and in person, looking Mr. Robinson in his face. What did he tell you is the triggering moment where he blacks out? What precedes it?
When he gets angry about being in an altercation.
And did you ask him when the rage monster takes over and then he said yes?
Yes, I did.
All right. When did you come back to?
Right after my brother grabbed me. When he grabbed me, I looked and I was like, I just had a puzzle look on my face and I got in the parking lot.
What did you see when you?
He was covered in blood.
Okay.
His face was bloody.
Okay. Bloody enough to justify just being hit 3 times? Or more bloody than?
I really didn't. Got to stare at him. I just took a quick there. Where his nose was busted, of course, his foot was split.
Okay.
And I think he had a split under his eye.
Okay. All right. When you hit him, did he fall straight to the ground? Or okay. But you hit him 3 times before he fell?
Yeah.
And then did you get on top of him? Or
no?
When you were
not
that you remember, I get it. When you were coming back to, were you on top of him? Were you standing up? Were you kneeling down? What were you doing?
Just grabbing me, taking me up like this. When I came to, he had me up like this.
Okay.
And he had his arm under my arms and
Picking you up.
picking me up, or restraining me, in other words.
Okay. What happens then?
You eat.
Okay. Whose car did you live in?
Right up on the 50.
You in the passenger compartment? Or?
No, I jumped in the bed and truck.
Jumped in the bed of the truck. Okay. Did you notice you had blood on you or anything like that?
Yeah, I noticed I had it on my hands.
Okay. Have you washed your hands since then and all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a shower since then.
You got a shower? Okay. Is this the clothes the pants you put on when you said that you were?
No, here. This isn't what I was wearing.
Okay.
I was wearing a work shirt. Or no, I had no shirt on. Yeah, work or whatever. And took off my work clothes and just put on grass shorts.
Okay. What color were they?
Black.
Black. Okay.
Detective, just very briefly there, did you ask Mr. Robinson if he was wearing a shirt after he changed his clothes after work?
He told me that he was wearing a shirt, but then he had taken it off prior to the incident.
Okay, so
after
he claims
work.
that prior to the fight, he had taken his shirt off at some point.
Correct.
Where are you working at?
I work with a buddy of mine named Ryan Baker.
Okay.
For Baker's Lawn Care.
Okay. So you do lawns and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, perfect. Kayla tells me that you had a conversation with Kim.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi.
After all this?
Yeah, I got one brother because I'm standing on the street, and she's a good friend of mine. I've talked to her several times. My dad's girlfriend takes her kids to school and whatnot right there already.
Okay.
And I was being friendly with her, talking to her.
Okay. And what did she say? What went on? I mean,
She didn't say nothing about it, not me.
didn't say anything. Who did she say it to?
I don't know if she talked to Kayla or not.
Okay.
Her house is here and Raul's is like right here.
Okay.
So they're not.
They're not directly across. There's a little distance. Okay. So I want to understand, you ranged to the point of blackout here, okay, at the house, or I should say here. Then you come back.
I was still really bad or whatnot.
Right.
But I wasn't blacked out.
Right, you were still around, but then you're calm enough just to say hi to Kim?
Yeah, she's a good friend. And only when I'm angry and like I fight someone or whatnot, I'm only mad at that person. And like once I'm not blacked out no more or whatnot, I'm talking to whoever else.
Okay.
And I don't take out my aggression on other people unless that's the person I'm going after.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. There's, based on talking to Kayla, you guys have talked to Danielle, who's talked to people who were at the hospital in trouble?
Yeah.
Or something along those lines? Okay. What did you hear?
Danielle told me that they took him to South Bay. I guess.
Detective, Mr. Robinson makes a passing reference to South Bay. Do you know of South Bay? What is that?
That's a hospital down on the southern end of the county. It's actually, I believe, a Manatee.
They couldn't do something or whatnot, so they had to transport him to, I think, Lake Medical Center. I'm not sure which hospital they had transferred him. And they said that he was in ICU or something like that. That's all I've been informed of.
Okay.
And once I figured that out, I was like, you know what, forget it. I was going to come up here a long way and said, take out trouble coming all the way out.
You know, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you just being honest about it. That saves everybody a lot of time, energy,
I was sure one line in and all that. Why lie?
Right.
Just going to get in bigger trouble.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're doing the smart thing. Well, I'm going to explain to you what's going on, okay? And I just want you to be clear on it, okay? Raul's in a bad way, in a very bad way. Like, so much in a bad way that we have doctors telling us that there's a good chance that he's not going to make it through the night. Now,
Detective, there was a moment there where you tell Mr. Robinson that Raul was in a really bad way and he might not make it. It was just a long moment of silence. Is it fair to say that that's what happened? Mr. Robinson just stares at you kind of in silence at that moment?
That is correct.
There's no moment where he says, like, he hit me and I was defending myself, nothing like that, right?
No, it's just silence.
with that being said, what was the intention of going over there?
My intention, or not to go there, my intention is to go there and find him and ask him, what's the problem?
Okay. When and I will be talking to Fluffy and James, what are they going to tell me that the conversation was going on inside the car?
Inside the car, yeah.
Because, and I want to be honest, because you're being honest and being a man about all this, I'm not going to play games with you, okay? When you interview people and you talk to enough people, some people you have to play games with.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a man straightforward and honest with you. We got 3 guys. One who's defending his girlfriend's honor. From what I understand, there's maybe some crazy situation going on overall with your dad's girlfriend.
I have no.
Just you may not know, and that's fine. So you got 3 guys who are amped up, frustrated, feel like they've had females in their lives violated by an individual. And what's the conversation? Because it's probably not the flavor of ice cream.
No, my brother won't confide in my brother's not worth it. Just stand back, be a witness. I won't confide him. I'm gonna figure this shit out. And I guess that's like it. When he saw me piss me off, that's when he hit me. It's just like if someone hates you, they piss you off.
Right. Well, and what I'm going to do is I am going to want to get a picture of the side of your face. Well, I don't know where the mark out. You know what? Here's the deal. I'm not the one to decide that. I want to get a picture. I mean, so I want to make sure that that's memorialized, that we have a photograph of your face. It's a bad situation, Erin. It's a bad situation. And, I'm not sure how it's going to play out. Just to be very candid with you.
I'm not sure how it's going to play out.
So, I don't know that, and I'm, again, in the spirit of honesty, I don't know that I can find a blackout, to be honest. And I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not calling you a liar.
I don't care if you're looking about the blackout.
Okay.
Because I get blackout.
And you said that this happens when you rage.
Yes, it does.
Okay. How many times has this happened before?
4 or 5 times before.
Mr. Robinson, can you ask him how many times he's raged like this before and blacked out? Does he tell you in that moment it's happened 4 or 5 times before?
He did.
Okay.
It's never been like this.
Okay.
Never.
You care about the girl?
Caleb.
Yeah.
I've known her on and off for 5 years and staying out for 2.
Okay. What did you guys talk about on the way back?
Just, I'm glad I didn't do something I really regretted. And
You knew it was bad when you left there.
I feel that it was bad.
Okay.
And I was hoping and praying that I didn't do something else I regret. And then I started getting phone calls. I don't even know if I did.
Okay.
I was waiting to hear some more news, like tomorrow or whatnot. And it's not changed. I was like, just come up here and
Just and all what it is.
no need to come on.
No.
Ain't nowhere I like.
No.
I know too many people that try and stuff.
Well, and would you say well, I don't know, you blacked out, so I don't know that you can answer that question. What's your thoughts going out of here?
What did I do?
Okay.
Why didn't I just leave it at that and not even...
Did anybody tell you just leave it at that?
No.
Was Kayla encouraging you to go over there and confront him?
She asked me like if I would confront him or whatnot. She told me not to get in an altercation with him, not to fight him, and stuff like that. She didn't want no altercation to happen.
Okay.
That's not the guy, but it didn't work out right away.
Okay. At what point did you grab the brick?
Break. I didn't grab no break.
You didn't because you were blacked out, so you don't know if you did or not.
I'm pretty sure I didn't grab a break. My brother would have told me if I grabbed the brick.
Okay.
I would have told me I could even my hand on me.
Okay.
Detective, you're asking Mr. Robinson, I want to put this in context, in the early days, the early hours of the investigation, did law enforcement think that there might have been some sort of weapon used or something?
We didn't know. There was significant damage that I'd been told of to the victim's face, and at the incident scene we had seen what appeared to be blood or blood cast off on those, and he described them the white stones, So I didn't know.
As the investigation later progressed, as the time went by, we eventually figured out there was no weapon, no burglary.
Correct.
There's limitations and there's evidence that says otherwise. So that's why I asked. It's not to mess you up. It's not to.
I don't remember that, right?
Okay. Do you remember the start and finish, from the start to the finish?
I just remember the start and then getting pulled off.
Okay.
And then get that all out.
Have you talked to your brother since this tonight? You talked to Fluffy? Did Fluffy and your brother participate in any of the hitting? Or?
No, they did not.
It's all on you. Okay.
Detective, this line of questioning that we're hearing now, but when you're there, does Mr. Robinson acknowledge to you and take sole responsibility for all of the damage that is caused to Raul Ortiz?
He did.
It's very responsible of you. The integrity. It's a mark of a man versus a boy.
I don't want someone going after something I do.
Right.
It's not worth. Why should they have to do it and take it to nothing?
Okay. Would you say you messed up tonight?
From what y'all said, I don't, yeah. Not just messed up. Probably messed my life up.
Detective, you asked Mr. Robinson, did he think he messed up? Was his response, no, I didn't mess up. I was defending myself.
No, he said that he had messed up. He had messed his life up.
All right, well, this is what we're going to do from here. Do you have anything else that you want to add? This is what we're going to do from here. Gotta make some phone calls. But we may talk again. We may not. I'm not sure exactly at this moment in history. Either way, you'll know something here in the very, very short future. Like, in 10 or 15 minutes, how we're going to proceed from this point forward. Okay? So, as long as you don't have anything else to add, then we can go ahead and conclude the interview. You have anything else that you want to say? Your words or anything like that? Okay. All right. It is now 2:02. This concludes the interview. All right. Let's go ahead and step on out real quick.
In September 2020, Erin Robinson was initially offered a 15-year plea deal, but he turned it down and decided to take his chance of winning the case in a trial. After deliberating for 5 hours, the jury found Erin guilty of first-degree felony murder and burglary. Erin's sentencing was postponed from November 2020 due to the global pandemic. On May 18 of 2021, he was sentenced to life in prison.
Erin Robinson is presently incarcerated in the Graceville Correctional and Rehabilitation Facility in Florida. Come and watch Erin Robinson's trial condensed to 1 hour on Caught in the Act documentaries.